Alrighty, folks, back with another new album review. And today we have Helloween, Giants, and Monsters. I keep wanting to say Gods and Monsters. I think that was a 90s movie. I'm a little late to the party on this one. I remember hearing about it coming out, and went to pre-order it. It wasn't yet available for pre-order, and then for some reason I just completely forgot about it. And then when they released the first single, there's some cool artwork right there. Get the return of the keeper up there in the corner. I just assumed that I had already ordered it, pre-ordered it, which I hadn't. And then all of a sudden I see it out and people reviewing it, and I'm like, holy crap, did I forget to order that thing? And sure enough I had. So let's look at the booklet here. Front, back, get the Asian building that was covered up by the song titles on the album artwork. Another band shot. Lots of band shots. Lots of lyrics. We got Andi Deris on vocals. Kiske on vocals. Weikath on guitar. Another band shot. Verboten. I don't know what the other word is. Markus Grosskopf on bass. Hansen on vocals and guitar. Sascha Gerstner on guitar. Löble, I think it's Dan, on drums. And I think it's Löble. Yeah, Daniel Löble. Alrighty, so yeah, this is Helloween's 17th album. Second album with the expanded lineup where they brought Hansen and Kiske back in. Follow-up to the self-titled 2021 album. Lord, I got a sneeze coming on. It's gonna be a big one. Hopefully I can hold on to it. All right, so first up, you got Giants on the Run. It actually has kind of a Nightwish type keyboard intro into it. Whispered vocal delivery from Deris over some cymbal work before it picks up for the chorus. Pretty catchy chorus. Then for some reason, two lines of random pseudo death metal vocals coming out of nowhere, but then you get some like three really good guitar solos. Sounds like everybody's taking a turn on the guitars. Melodic breakdown in the song with Kai on vocals over acoustic guitar, and it kind of goes into a gang chant chorus. Solid drum work throughout. Solid drum work from Löble throughout the whole album. The guy's on fire throughout the whole album. Your next track's called Savior of the World. More rapid fire drum work starting off the track with accompanying keys. The keyboard player's named Matthias Ulmer. Man, as much keyboard work as this guy gets on this album, you might as well just make him part of the band. Kiske vocal on this one. Very unisonic sounding, maybe lighter like the lightest stuff you might find on Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 2. Couple of good guitar solos in this one. A Little Is a Little Too Much is your next track. 80s keyboard type intro. Shared vocal duty from Kiske and Deris on this one. Very commercial sounding track. Very 80s pop sounding track. I would be surprised if this wasn't the third single that they released from the album. It's very, very commercial. We Can Be Gods is your next track. You get a synth intro with some crunchy guitar. Another unisonic type delivery vocally from Kiske. It's weird because I'll probably mention it again. All the Kiske songs really have a lot of unisonic lean to them, which is weird because I don't think Kiske has a writing credit on the entire album. So take that for what it's worth. Short solo before you get 3 more blistering solos. Again, I think it's everybody getting a turn on the guitar there. The momentum is kind of lost coming out of those 3 solos. I think the chorus is a little on the wimpy side. Into the Sun is your next track. This one, I got the. I didn't even know what the 3 budget. Kinks are singing low budget in the background, and I'm thinking of the 2 CD version on this one. So yeah, I didn't opt for the 2 CD version. I didn't even know what was really on it. I just knew that it was kind of pricey, the version that I saw, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna mess with it. And then I saw this one, and I was just like, well, I'll just grab this one, which I'm actually glad I did, because the 2-disc version has a song called Out of Control on it, which is the bonus track, which is actually on here. And then you get 3 versions of Into the Sun. One with just Deris on the vocals, one with just Kiske on the vocals, and then one where they do a vocal duet over acoustic guitar. And considering this might be my least favorite song on the album, I'm glad that I did not go with the 2 CD set, especially since I got Out of Control, the bonus track on this one. So yeah, you get a piano Michael Kiske intro, then Kiske and Kai comes in, and he and Kiske do a call and answer over the piano. Very Disney. It does have a booming chorus. Deris comes in, him and Kiske do some harmonies, then they do the call and answer again. Like I said, very, very Disney. Something you might have found on the Frozen soundtrack. Good piano and guitar work, and the chorus saves the song from being totally abysmal. But I mean, it's not a horrible song, but it is my least favorite song on the album. This is Tokyo is your next track. This was the first single. You get shared vocals from Kiske and Deris in this one before Deris takes over on the pre-chorus and chorus. Pretty catchy track. Universe, Gravity for Hearts is your next one. Machine gun drumming is back on this one. And so is Kiske back with his unisonic vocal delivery. There's actually kind of a Nightwish type breakdown in this song. Another good guitar solo in the song. We finally start picking back up with Hand of God. Really catchy guitar riff, really catchy chorus on this one. I think Sascha wrote this track. I think he wrote the previous track too. But Hand of God's really catchy. Under the Moonlight is your next track. Riff the riff and the song itself kind of harken back to Key for the Seven Keys, Part 2. More good keyboard work here from Matthias. And then your last regular track is Majestic. Good chugging riff, a couple of smoking solos with some good guitar harmonies on here. You get a vocal breakdown from Kai before the chugging riff and guitar solos come screaming back in. And you get the punishing drums throughout from Löble throughout the whole song. And then your final track is Out of Control, a bonus track, but I think it's available on every version. Maybe not the vinyl, but on the CDs, I think it's available on both of them. So, but it is considered a bonus track. It's got a good swinging riff. Kai Hansen's actually taking the lead vocal on this one, so that was nice because I love Kai's voice. More fiery guitar solos across the board on this track. It's probably my favorite track on the album, honestly. So yeah, we start off strong with Giants on the Run. There's a pretty good lull there in the middle before it starts picking up again. Track 8 with Hand to God, through track 11 with Out of Control, and I think it saves it enough that we can pull it up to an 8 out of 10. I think the album is very commercial sounding. It sounds like Helloween, the inventors of European power metal, are trying to add in modern European power metal to their sound, which personally I don't want that. I want Helloween power metal. Lots of keyboards in it. Not that they're bad. The keyboard player does a great job. But yeah, I think it's definitely more commercial sounding than the self-titled album previously. I don't think it's as strong as that album, but I do think it, I mean, with the quality of musicians, you know you're going to get some good stuff on here, and I think they rally around in the end and pull it up to 8 out of 10. I think I've probably been rambling on too long. Alrighty, so Helloween, Giants and Monsters, not Gods and Monsters, Giants and Monsters, Helloween, 8 out of 10. You guys have a good one.